Content Solar, harvesting the sun. The plains of Clarendon are home to Content Solar, Jamaica's first utility-scale solar farm that's making a significant contribution to the nation's renewable energy supply. This sprawling 20-megawatt grid-connected solar plant with more than 91,000 solar panels covers almost 160 acres. That's equivalent to over 100 football fields. This makes it one of the largest solar power plants in the Caribbean when it was commissioned. Content Solar was developed by WRB Energy, an American company based in Tampa, Florida. WRB has decades of experience in utility ownership, operations, and renewable energy development in the Caribbean, dating back to the early 80s. Content Solar is part of Jamaica's goal of 30% renewable energy production by 2030 and long-term vision for greater energy independence and economic development. Over the next 20 years, Content Solar will power more than 20,000 households and businesses annually under a power purchase agreement with the Jamaica Public Service Company. Content Solar is the culmination of 3 years of work to ensure that the project was well designed, well placed, and compatible with Jamaica. WRB's goal is to increase renewable energy production cost effectively and help stabilize electricity costs for sustainable economic growth in the communities it serves in the Caribbean and Latin America. Here are a few of the facts and figures behind the Content Solar project. Content Solar represents an investment of over $60 million financed by WRB Serra and the Overseas Private Investment Corporation. 380 containers shipped into Jamaica with all the major equipment needed for this major assignment. More than 400 Jamaican workers from surrounding districts participated in the construction process, learning new skills while working diligently to install the solar system with more than 300 miles of cable, enough to encircle the island of Jamaica. It took more than 26,000 foundation piles and more than 1 million nuts and bolts to complete this project. Construction started in January 2016, aspiring to a tight schedule. By August 2016, the plant reached commercial operations and began delivering power to the national grid. During that time frame, the Content Solar project injected over $3 billion Jamaican dollars into the local and national economy. Spread over the plains of Clarendon, the solar panels with their photovoltaic cells harvest and convert sunlight to direct current electricity. Dwarfed by the enormity of the surrounding installation of solar panels, these 40-foot containers house the inverters that convert DC into alternating current electricity, the electricity that powers homes. The project includes a substation with its impressive transformer, stepping up the voltage from 33,000 volts to 138,000 volts. Finally, electricity is controlled and monitored by advanced digital technology that measures the energy as it feeds into the national grid to meet the electricity supply needs across Jamaica. These are the lines that transport electricity from the solar farm to the island's major electricity hubs. Like many other island nations, imported oil has long been the primary fuel source for Jamaica's electricity generation. Now, Reducing dependence on foreign oil is a major goal of Jamaica and other nations worldwide. By increasing our renewable energy resources for electricity generation, we can help stabilize electricity costs, spur economic growth and national energy security, as well as reduce our nation's carbon footprint. To help protect against the price volatility of imported oil, Jamaica Public Service Company has also now converted to LNG, liquefied natural gas, at their boat plant on the outskirts of Montego Bay. But it is from renewable energy that the greater opportunity for stabilized electricity prices exists, and so Jamaica's medium-term plan to the year 2030 calls for 30% energy delivered from renewable sources like water and wind, which is here in abundance. Recently installed wind turbines also generate electricity from trade winds that blow across the island. And sun, that attracts visitors from around the world to Jamaica. The sun is much more than a tourist attraction. It is an abundant renewable resource that gave rise to Content Solar's electricity generation facility. Content Solar's contribution to Jamaica's electricity supply will reduce the island's oil imports by more than 3 million gallons per year. Daily, Content Solar provides up to 170 megawatt hours of clean electricity, enough power to service 20,000 homes, while reducing carbon emissions by 35,000 tons per year. That's equivalent to taking 7,000 cars off the road. Jamaica is a country on the move. Its industrial and manufacturing base needs efficient, dependable, lower-cost energy. Content Solar's 20-megawatt plant will contribute positively to that need. Its output offers long-term price stability, helping to reduce the risk of fuel price volatility. It will set the stage for increased deployment of renewable energy in the future to spur long-term job creation, economic growth, national energy security, and environmental protection. Content Solar is a project by WRB Energy and its associated companies. It's a fitting complement to over 30 years of energy generation and utility operations in the Caribbean and Latin America. Content Solar Limited, made possible with financing of WRB Serra and developed by WRB Energy. Content Solar Limited, harvesting the sun. For more information, visit wrbenergy.com.